Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to tapecknows. Today I'm going to change the oil on my Xmax 300. So it's reached 3,000 miles since I last changed it. So I'm going to change it. I've just been out for a little run to make sure the oil is warmed up. Now I'm just letting it cool down so I can start undoing those bolts. But today I've got the Petronas Sprinter F500 10W 40 semi-synthetic oil. I've got 4 litres. I only need about 1.3 or something like that. Let me just read up again before I overfill it. And I also got a little funnel so I don't waste anything. I used to eyeball it, but now I just want to do it properly. I'm also going to change the oil filter, and I've got some O-rings and a crush washer, I believe. So there we go. For today, I only need a 12mm wrench and an 8mm one. So the 8mm is for the oil filter, and the 12mm is for the main oil sump plug. I don't have a socket wrench yet, so I'm using these loose wrenches that I see in my house, but I'm going to get a proper tools kit soon. So I'm going to put the oil pan there when it's ready, just to catch the oil. I'm going to let it cool down for a little bit more. So if you guys are curious about the oil consumption on this, you can see there that it's just above the lower level on the oil. So it has used a little bit, so it's definitely time to change and refill at 3,000 miles. And also, before I undo the sump plug, I'm going to undo this as well so the oil flows better. Well, I read it online, and apparently that's the best way to do it. Gonna put some gloves on. So I've just undone the oil fill cap on the other side, so we're gonna put that aside, keep it clean. You don't want any grub on that. Then with the 12mm, we're gonna undo this wrench here. I hope it's not too hot. Don't want to burn myself. Okay, so we got that undone now. Ooh, there we go. Damn, look how black that is. That definitely needed to be changed. I'm not even sure if the dealer I bought it from actually changed it when I requested it. Look at that. Well, at least that's flowing quite quick. So now I'm gonna grab the 8mm. Yeah, I'd recommend having a proper socket set for this, because it's quite hard getting these things undone with just a small wrench like this. If I get more subscribers, hopefully I could get some YouTube money and I'll be able to buy a toolkit. So make sure to like and subscribe if you're liking my videos recently. Okay, so that's good. Everything's intact. Yeah, that's a well-used oil filter there. Okay, so whilst I let that drain a little bit more, I'm going to get the O-ring ready for this. So I'm going to give it a wipe and then replace it. I've got one of my pins for the iPhone. Can easily get underneath that, so I can take that out. So now we can get the new Yamaha one and put this new one on. That quick there. Hopefully that can make a proper seal when I put this back on. And also, this is the sump plug, so you can see the washer's sort of built into that. I need to get a screwdriver to take that off. It's literally this thing here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, got it apart. Nice. So that's gone right there. So we're gonna have a new one on that. Probably just wipe this down. Open up this new one from Yamaha. If I remember correctly, the part where it sort of bulges out is facing out, so it touches. That's the one that makes contact with the hole on the sump plug, like that. Okay, so I think this is pretty much done. What I'm going to do is just give the last final bit of wipe on this, just to make sure it's all clean of the old oil. Okay, so that's good for me. I read somewhere, I'm not sure if this applies to the motorcycle oil too, but you want to sort of lubricate your new oil filter before putting it in. So here's the new one. Let's open that up. So that's what it looks like here. I'm just gonna pour a little bit like that, and I think that should be enough to sort of get it going. kind of looks like honey. So the one with the big hole, as you can see, compared to that one, goes inside, so it fits right in. Then we can push this back on. Yeah, this job would definitely be a lot easier with some proper socket wrenches. Okay, I think we're good there. So now we could just replace this sump plug on. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, so I just quickly looked up how much oil I need to put in. So for oil change with a new filter, I need to put in 1.6 litres. So what I'm going to aim for is somewhere in the middle of those level marks anyway. So let's get that new oil in then. I think I might have just slightly overfilled it. It looks like I'm right on the tip of the upper level there. We'll stop filling it there, and that's it. I think I'm good to go. Yeah, I think it makes sense to actually have the oil right at the edge there, just because the Xmax consumes quite a bit of oil in between oil changes. So having it right at the top, if it consumes the oil, it's good, so I don't have to sort of top it up in between those oil changes. Then obviously we just replace the oil fill cap. Right, so I'm just going to show you guys how to reset the oil trip meter on the Xmax 300. So if we push the trip button here to cycle through to the oil trip, we can see, there we go. So we got 3,004 miles. Well, I got 3,004 miles on this since my last oil change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this trip button, and it should start flashing, and then now I've let go of it. So now that it's flashing, what I want to do is press the trip button again, so push it towards trip and count to 15 seconds, and when I let go, it should reset to 0. So we're going to do that now. Okay, so I've let go, and you see that it's reset to 0 just like that. So I was holding it for 15 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds. You push it, and then as soon as you let go, between 15 to 20 seconds, the oil trip should change. So now I'm on oil 0. If we go through, so my V belt is due to be changed on the 12,000 mile mark. well, I need a big service for the 12,000 miles anyway. So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. I hope that helped. If it did, please remember to like, share and subscribe. I have loads of videos coming up on the Grom, Xmax and my other push bikes. So if you do like it, make sure you subscribe, and see you in the next video. Until then, ride safe. Peace.